Hey guys, it's Lauren. I've had several email requests and inquiries about my speech therapy planner lately, so I thought I would give a little tutorial to kind of show how I put it together and what pages I put where and what it looks like. One thing that I do want to note as I'm going through my planner is that it's a different color scheme than the planner that I have on Teachers Pay Teachers right now. I used this color scheme, which is slightly different but not too much, because I wanted it to match my pretty blue speech binder. So when I'm going through it, just please note that it might look slightly different. Your cover will look something more like this. So the color scheme will have reds, like an orangey yellow, gray, and a turquoise blue throughout the planner. So I'll go ahead and give you some overhead shots of the planner because, as you can see, this camera is backwards, so I'll go through it with you step by step. Alright, so this is my planner. The front cover and the back cover was printed on cardstock, heavy cardstock, that I laminated with thick lamination and spiral bound at Office Depot. So I'll go ahead and open it up. I have my cute little speech bubble paperclip here holding my to-do list stickers on this side. I like to use these in my calendar, as well as the themes that I'm going to be trying to use for this next year. Anyway, the first page is my daily schedule. I like to write on this in pencil because my schedule changes often throughout the year, and it's easier just to erase instead of, like, you know, having to scratch outs or white outs or whatever. Anyway, first page is my calendar. As you can see, I have 4 tabs of different sections of my planner. I use these tabs, I think I got them at Office Depot or an office supply store. They're just tabs that stick on. My first section is not tabbed because it's the first page and it's my calendar. So it's a monthly spread onto 2 pages. That's how I like it. On your calendar, you have the option of doing this 2-page spread. Yours is more like this, more like that, because the color schemes are a little bit different, like I said before. So you have the option of doing the, sorry, that was my sunglasses, 2-page spread, or you can do the 1-month spread. 1-page spread. So September would be all on 1 page, August would be all on 1 page, but I like to spread it out so I have lots of room to write. What I do is I print out one side of the 1 page, and then I feed it back through the printer and print out the next page on the back. That way I don't have gaps and I can just go straight through to the next pages. I also like to use washi tape to days that I have off that are consecutive, so that I just like it. I think it looks pretty. It just helps me keep track. So we'll go to the next tab. The next one is screening and evals. Your sections, divider sections, look more like this. But I keep all of my screening information here, and I have them all printed out on similar pages, similar color pages. This one is a referral list. I print them out front and back, so I have lots of room in case I have lots of referrals or lots of kids. So I always like to give myself more than enough, so I don't just do 1 page, I do 2 front and back. Same goes for my speech and language screening log, as well as my RTI student list, as well as my evals and reevals, students to be tested. Now, I know that not everyone's district is the same as far as paperwork goes. So if there's something that you can't use or that's different for you, there's different options you could do. You could either not include the page in the planner, or you could white out or washi tape the titles and change it to fit your needs. Those are just some options that you could do. Sometimes I do that if I buy a planner from somebody else and I need a page. I'll just white out or washi tape what I need to change. And then I have some things that go to my district. These are just checklists that are just for me. My next section is planning and paperwork. I have my due dates. I usually put my IEP dates on here, and that goes from August through July. I have an IEP checklist for me, and then this page is my progress report checklist. This is one of my favorite pages because it's been such a lifesaver. I like to put all the kids' names on here on the side, and then I check off when I complete the progress report, copy it, and file it. And then I have to do it every 9 weeks, so that's why I have them divided up into 9 weeks. Like I said, you could just washi if you have to do it for different periods, or just white out what you don't need. But I have several because I have lots of students on my caseload, so I do 4 pages for the progress report as well as the Medicaid list. 4 pages. And the next one is just a generic checklist. And what I do is put my students' names here, and then different things that I have to do throughout the year and check off for them, I can just put right here. So I have 4 pages for that as well. So I have one for each student. The next part I put is my monthly plans. For August, I'm trying to do more theme therapy, so my theme is back to school for this month, and I'll put the group type here, any crafts I need to do, supplies, books, or etc. It helps keep me organized. And then after that, I have weekly plans at a glance, which is more detailed or specific for each group. I put pre-K, kindergarten, all the grades on the top part, but they're left blank, so you could put however you want to divide up the groups is fine. But I do it by day and then by group. And then that's all paper clipped together because I included a lot of those pages, and I did those in black and white because I had a lot of them. I didn't want to use all the colored ink. And then I have my to-do list. Last year I found that I wasn't really using the daily to-do list. I included both the days and this blank one in the TPT packet. So I'm just using the blank one because I do more of a running to-do list than by specific day. So I included several of those. The next section is student data. Again, I know that each district is different on how you collect data, but in my district we do DIBELS, so I like to track their DIBELS because I have to report this in their IEP as well as their benchmark scores, but they do quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4 benchmark. So I include that in my planner. I included a blank data checklist for you in yours as well, data tracker, I'm sorry, because I didn't know what type of data you might need to collect. So this is just a blank form for you to use for whatever. Or if you do benchmark or DIBELS, I included those as well just in case you might need it. My last section is meeting notes and reminders. I love this because it helps me keep all of my notes in one spot. So I'll do my reminders in these little blocks. I do several pages of those. And then I have these notes pages that are blank, as well as the lined ones in the back. So I have 4 of those as well. And then in the backpack, the last part, I just have some regular computer paper in case I run out. I don't want to be without paper if I happen to need it. So anyway, that is my planner. I hope that review helped you a little bit. Well, I hope that review helps some of you to get a better idea on how to set up your own organizational planner. I know there are lots and lots of fabulous planners out there on Teachers Pay Teachers for speech therapy. So check them all out, and what I like to do sometimes is to buy a whole bunch of them and then just pick and choose the pages that I want from each. That way I have the perfect planner for me. I created this one more specific to my district and what I needed, but I thought that some of you might need to use some of these pages as well. So anyway, I'm also having a giveaway on my blog for this planner as well as the calendar add-ons, because the calendar add-ons and the planner are 2 different products on Teachers Pay Teachers. So you can have the chance to win both of these if you just enter in the Rafflecopter below. So anyway, good luck and have a great rest of the summer.